How does Hassan get away with no ads? Well, to be quite honest with you guys, it's that the adpocalypse just got rid of ads on political streams. That's it. There's no special contract. There's no special secret hack. It's just, he has no contract either, so he's not obligated to run them. No, but pre-rolls run on everybody's stream. It doesn't matter whether or not you have a contract with them. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's talked about it in the past, how he's tried to ask for a contract with Twitch that allows him to not play ads, and they basically said no. I don't get pre-rolls for Denims. Political content. Basically, anyone on Twitch that does political commentary doesn't have ads. Interesting, I don't use ad blocker, and I still haven't gotten an ad here because we don't get ads, because it's political content. Is this the secret sauce? Will people abuse this? No, because the concern is that it'll flag your channel. And like running ads is just like basically free money, right? Is it the politics tag or like the sensitive content thing? It's both. Flocky, thank you for the 20 months. He should have used this advantage to do gaming streams. Yeah. If you did a random non-political take, how would you reinstate ads if you wanted to? To be quite honest with you, I don't even think it's possible. I think like once the political channels are flagged as political, I think you just stop getting ads. I don't think like you can even run anything else and then like suddenly start getting ads. Like there is still a button that says that I can run ads, and I tried doing it, and like apparently instead of an ad playing, it just pulled up like ad goes here out of curiosity. So yeah. Gremlo had the politics tag forced on him permanently by Twitch. Yeah, basically, yeah. This could be your ad. Yeah. Even if you remove the politics logo from your stream. Again, once I think like a page is flagged for doing political content too many times in a row, just no ads. But that's also why this is a perfect opportunity to say this. If there is a stream that you want to use a Prime sub in, it should definitely be a political stream. Because political streamers, like myself, make no money off of Twitch ads. None. I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know if Asmongold makes money off of ads. He might not, but he makes so much YouTube money that he doesn't need it.
I'm gonna fuck him.
So, yeah. And that's also why I say I do really appreciate everybody who subs, everyone who tier 1, tier 2s, tier 3s, and everyone who gift subs for people who can't sub at the moment.
Do it, lady.
And now is the best time to sub because you can get 25% off of future subs. It is September. So if you enjoy never having to watch ads and you have a spare $5 or you have a Prime sub that's just sitting there doing nothing, this is a great place to use it. This is a great time to use it. And it would be very appreciated by me. So thank you. Thank you to everybody who has subbed. Thank you to everyone who is subbing. And thank you to all the subbers in the future.
Huzzah.
The Rob Saw, thank you so much for the 12 months. Canola Oil, thank you for the 53 months. Misty O, thank you so much for the 4 months. Surzin, thank you for the gift sub. It's Me, Your Dog, thank you for the 5 gift subs. King Broken, thank you for the 10 months. Quarantine Wolf, thank you for the 23 months. Terminally Chill, thank you for the Prime. Whip, thank you for the Prime.
I'm gonna fuck him.
Zin, thank you for the gift sub. Heaven Fizz, thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thanks. Jay, thank you so much for the 3 month strawman. Me bro, thank you for the gift sub. Calm like a Tom, thank you for the 10. Rob Saw, thank you for the 12. Thanks, guys. Baron, thank you for the 5. Notions, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. Asmon also doesn't really make that much money off of Twitch. All his money is from YouTube. I think Asmongold might have less subscribers than Mike. And Chad, if we try really hard, we can have more subscribers than Austin. Or it's not Austin. Sorry, Asmon. Austin on the mind. Question mark. Donkers. Willbot, thank you so much for the 2 months. Life of Plain 3D, thank you so much for the 2 months. Austin Gold, jump scared myself. Contraman, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I don't know if I said thank you, but Baron, if I didn't say thank you again for the 5 gift subs. Thanks. Aw, Vesh, thank you. Thanks. I subbed you because my wife prefers your voice to Hassan's when I play content out loud. Based feminist queen. Twin Peaks, thank you for the Prime. Thanks. The only thing
mullet rolls are gone, people.
They're gone. That's so delayed. The only thing that Hassan does that's irritating to listen to, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm an audio freak. This is my worst negative quality. The only thing that he does that really like annoys me is sometimes he'll read a chat message, but he's trying to get through it as fast as possible. So like me, an audio listener, didn't hear anything he said, and it makes me so annoyed. Honestly, he hasn't really been eating or chewing recently in a way that's been annoying. I don't know. But he'll do this thing, and I'm sure other people find it funny and endearing or whatever, but for me, it pisses me off so bad. This is the
streaming.
The only thing Hassan does that makes me annoyed, which is when he's like reading this, like, wait, so what to do with political channel and having it's the reason I haven't. I'm like, when you're just listening to audio, it's so irritating. But I'm also like, again, I'm like an audiophile freak. I am an audiophile freak. So when you're reading along with him, it's fine. But anywho, Katie, thank you for the 13 months. Q Tripping, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you for the sub, the tier 1. Life, thank you so much for the prime. Twin Peaks, thank you for the prime. Hayden, thank you for the 20 months. Willbot, thank you for the 2 months. Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right. He does this thing where he sucks his teeth lately. It drives me effing nuts. That one doesn't bother me for some reason. That one doesn't bother me. Okay, I don't know audio well enough to tell you audio formats. Okay, I just mean I have things that people do that piss me off when it comes to audio. Okay, I don't know shit about music. I don't know shit about audio files in general. No. All right, biting nail. Well, biting nails doesn't make any noise. I can see how that could piss people off, but I don't really care. As a non-nail biter, it doesn't bother me. All right, moving on. Let's get back to this video.
There. But this can go all the way up to 22 minutes and 30 seconds worth of ads per hour that you stream. And I think there are streamers that do that. They just fucking have it go Insano style, turbo mode, off the charts ads out the wazoo here for it. And that is entirely on the streamers. That is not Twitch's fault. Like, I do think that...
I will say, I've tried to watch Tyler once in a while, and I swear to God, he must be playing 22 minutes of ads an hour. It was ad central on his fucking stream. I don't know how people watch that fucking stream. It was so many ads. It was so many. He hits that shit on cooldown, dude. Dude, he's trying to hit Challenger on number of ads played on his fucking stream. Tyler, 1 million ads. So many ads.
Ruins streaming. Streamers that do that and try and like normalize that level of ads. That shit is diabolical. But as for the pre-rolls, that is on Twitch. And I think that is a terrible, terrible practice. That is the antithesis to what streaming is supposed to be. Where it is just a live flow of content and you click on things that seem interesting or streamers that you might be interested in watching, and no one wants to sit through fucking 3 minutes before they even see that stream to see if they even like that streamer. They're just gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know how Twitch is supposed to make money, genuinely. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible. I think that they went in the right direction removing, like, video hosting, because I imagine that takes up some server space, right? I don't know enough about like servers and what's the most intensive on a server and what's not. But for sure there were channels that were like, they had so many videos and so many VODs. Like that has to be eating something, right? Reduce sub costs and more people will sub? Maybe. I don't really know that I agree. Because that might not be profit maximization. Having more subs at a cheaper price might be worse than having a slightly less, a slightly smaller number of subs, but making more money. So it's hard, right? But pre-rolls are so bad. If you're clicking on a channel, like I would say like the first 5 times you click on a channel, pre-rolls should not play. Like if you are logged in and you've never clicked a channel before, like the first 5 times you click into it, they shouldn't fucking play, dude. They shouldn't play. Because I will tell you, if I get into... The worst is when I get raided. If I get raided into a stream, if I'm watching a stream and the streamer raids into a different stream and immediately an ad plays, I leave immediately. I literally close the tab. I'm like, I don't care. Unless I already know that streamer and I already like their stream, I close immediately. Like pre-rolls... They're like killing retention on this platform. They have to find a new way to make money that doesn't revolve around pre-rolls. Why not play the pre-roll like 5 minutes into the stream? Like let someone watch 5 minutes and it's like, hey, or like even offer like, hey, would you like to disable pre-rolls for the first 5 minutes? So you can like press skip and you can like have the pre-roll play in a little bit. Cause like, come on, dude. Pre-rolls are a nightmare for anyone trying to build a stream. I've even had it where people get pre-rolls when I have 3-minute ads enabled. That's insane. That shouldn't happen. Pre-rolls should be VODs only, honestly. What about a banner ad under the video that doesn't play audio? I mean, they've tried that. They currently do that from my understanding. I like when the streamers themselves take a break during the ads so it doesn't feel like anything's being missed. Why is it always a full video that blocks the context? Why not just hover ads? I think I and a lot of other people would take more physical ads that you have to close than having to watch ads. But it might just be that like the banner ads just don't make enough. Nozo Career, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. And thank you for the 4 months. Trusty Cheese Bro, thank you for the 6 months. Spice-tastic, thank you for the Prime. Woofy, thank you for the 2 gift subs. Or sorry, 200 biddies, thank you. My wife is sub to a streamer, still gets ads. Oh, you still get ads even if you're... Well, actually, you're not supposed to. Yeah, and then this is the other problem where like there are a lot of channels where you can be subbed and like still get ads. And Twitch says it's not supposed to happen, but I'm so used to no ads on political streams that I auto-close any stream if I get pre-rolls. I'm not going to bother with that just because I'm curious. Yeah. I go out of my way to intentionally not buy products to me that interrupt my viewing experience. Listen, we might not agree, Pat's fan mic, on every Marvel take, all right? But we agree on this, okay? Because I, out of pure spite, don't buy products that were advertised to me. And I like, this is, when it comes to pre-roll ads, unless I'm actively trying to support a creator by clicking an affiliate link, I never, ever, ever click a link from an ad. If I really want the product, I'll go find it myself. I'm not clicking through. If I ever click an ad, it was a mistake. If I already like a creator and I kind of was interested in the product, I'll use their like code or whatever. I'll use their whatever. But I have to like the creator. I don't know, if a product is advertised on Twitch, YouTube, I always assume it's a scam. Well, like, didn't Twitch have like Trojan ads? I don't think Trojan condoms are a scam. I think they work like other condoms do. So like, it's not like every product on here is like a scam. It's just like, it's just a personal thing. Like, I just don't like it. It just makes me mad. This makes no sense, by the way. This irrational hatred I have of ads. I will say, guys, can I say something to all of you? I am thinking of finally canceling my Spotify membership in lieu of a YouTube premium membership. I think it might be better spent there. I think it might be. Because, guys, I know everyone is right about YouTube Premium. And it actually is totally worth it. I just couldn't ever justify paying the money to YouTube. But I saw that YouTube Music actually has gotten like really, 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 really good. And I think I'm going to transfer it's finally time to say goodbye to Spotify. And say hello to YouTube. Because I can't justify having more than one paid subscription service at a time. I can justify one. So if I cancel my Spotify one and I move over to YouTube Music, then I will be okay with that. Then that doesn't feel so bad. So I think it might be time. Pandora created it. Spotify stole it. Yeah, but Pandora didn't have a way. Like, Pandora's radio system was better. Spotify is like, it doesn't introduce you to new music. It's really bad about introducing you to new music. YouTube is really good. Pandora used to be really good. But there wasn't a way to save music in Pandora easily into new playlists. So, like, you know, anywho. I did it and I'm happy with it. Yeah, I think it's time. I went from Spotify to YouTube 3 years ago. YouTube Premium and Twitch Turbo are the only subs I have. Yeah. I'm pretty sure YouTube Premium is worth it. It might be worth it. Because, like, don't get me wrong. I'm an ad blocker through and through. All right? As someone who's been on the internet for a long time. But there aren't really good, easy, convenient ways to have ad block on your phone. Like, I'm going to open the YouTube app every time. And I'm just so tired of getting ads on my phone when I'm watching YouTube videos. And if I was weak-willed, I would have done it a long time ago from all the people shaming me. Because every time you talk to a YouTuber, they're like, you don't have a YouTube Premium. I'm like, you don't have... Redacted. But I think it is finally time. And I think I can justify it if I cancel my Spotify membership. This is the cost of enjoying music. This is the cost of being a music lover. And I'm a music lover. So yeah, that's what we're doing. You're not a music fan? Fuck you. Sorry, I'm a music enjoyer, as in, like, I like to be listening to music 24 hours a day if I can. It's too distracting for me to do during stream, but if it wasn't, I would do it on stream as well. So, yeah. What music is on Spotify that isn't on YouTube anyways? Exactly. But, and then the YouTube Premium is just like it's just more convenient. The radios on YouTube are better. It gives you all this functionality to normal YouTube that's worthwhile. So, if anything, there's a lot of songs that I like that are on YouTube that are like remixes or like slowed versions or sped up versions. Or like all of Neil Cicierga's music is not on Spotify, but it's all on YouTube. So, yeah. So it's time. Anyways, let's watch this.
I do. It's just stupid. But it is what it is. That's what the platform is. And it's extremely annoying. And I would actually say that the way Twitch does ads is worse than television ever was. By its very nature, streaming is supposed to be a constant flow of content. You are watching something live. And when it gets interrupted with a 3-minute ad break, it's not just like everything pauses while you watch those ads. You are just now missing 3 minutes of what you tuned in to see. Whereas television, even when you're watching like a live sporting event, when the ad break pops up, there's a timeout. There is a break. You don't...
That's the thing with like TV is pretty unbearable because there's so many ads, but they only play the ads at like designated times where the ad would make sense. Like even normal non-live shows, like it's like there's an ad break that makes sense there. That with Twitch, it's like you just raw dog these fucking ads, and it's like the person's right about to clutch, or they're like, anyways, the most important thing about Donald Trump dying is, and then you get a fucking ad. It's like, dude, I was fucking watching that shit, and then like unlike YouTube Live, which YouTube Live, there's a really easy way to like go back, right? Because you can just press the back button. You just pull the little thing. You guys know what I'm fucking saying. With Twitch, that's not possible. You can't even fucking do that with Twitch. You have to go and find the VOD if they're a streamer that even uploads VODs as they're streaming. So you're just like fucked. You're like, okay, the only other like what do you fucking do? You just suffer?
Miss anything. Or if you're watching your favorite show and it gets to the big climax and then there's an ad break, well, the climax doesn't happen in the fucking background. You don't miss anything. When it comes to streaming, you do. So I think it is much worse, and it is much more intrusive, and it is far more out of control now than it ever was for TV. Because at least with TV, there was like a set amount of commercial breaks. On Twitch, Jesus, Lord knows, because streamers control it. And there are a lot of streamers that just do like maximum ad breaks. So it'll be like fucking 7 minutes worth of ads for every hour streamed, or significantly more. Like they could be doing 3-minute ad breaks every like 10 minutes. Like there is no telling how many ads you will be served when watching a Twitch stream. At least with TV, you knew. There was an expectation and there was plans around it from the content itself. Again, you didn't miss anything with the ad breaks. With streaming, you do. And it's annoying. And people are really fed up. So I do agree with the take that XQC has said, as well as many others have said, about how ads are literally leading to like the death of streaming, in particular on Twitch. Because Twitch is the worst offender for it. YouTube is going down that path with how many ads they're starting to shove down users' throats. Twitch is still in a worse state with it, and I don't see either platform improving in this department. I just think they're going to make it even worse.
Sorry, I have to show this. It's even worse when it's a streamer who typically doesn't save their VODs and rarely goes live. Austin Show Defender. No! Not Austin Show Defender. Dude, feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Especially Twitch. Twitch, I feel like, has been treading water for a while. Now they do this bot crackdown, their numbers plummet for a little bit. I think that maybe scares them a bit about, like, the potential advertiser hit that they might take, where the advertisers are like, oh, Twitch, this is a big drop. Maybe we won't spend as much on Twitch. Maybe it's not worth the budget that we're allocating over there. We're going to cut back on this. Like, and then they're going to go even harder, like pushing their other brand partners to try and like foster that relationship and keep it tight, because they're going to need to, fucking latch onto it. So I really feel like Twitch's direction with ads has only been getting worse and more intrusive and ruining the experience further and further.
One thing I will say, I definitely have been spoiled by the internet. For any other internet brains in here, I've definitely been spoiled by the internet because my patience for ads is so small. Like, I used to suffer through ads on cable TV, and now if I get a 1-minute ad in a movie, I'm like mad. I'm like pissed about it. Like, I'm so angry. And like, I've recently been watching, I think it's like some Amazon Prime show or something, and I've been watching Peacekeeper, and like there's like 4 ads in it. And I'm fuming every time the ads play. And even worse, it's worse. The ads on the internet are worse than the ads on TV because, one, if it's a live show, they just play whatever the fuck, so you just miss shit. But more importantly than that, they'll play the same ad 4 times in a row. Like, there are some people watch the Super Bowl for ads. Okay? I'm down for a good ad. I'm down for a good ad experience. I don't want to watch the same LinkedIn fucking stupid ad 17 times over the course of 1 hour. Please, just give me anything else. Dude. And at least with like TV, you could switch between channels when ads played. You can't even do that when you're watching a TV show. So, okay, anywho. They do that to drill it into your brain, so it's a nasty of a stress. No, I think there's like the advertisers have no idea that their ads are being played 4 times in a row. I think they're like, we'd like to buy this much ad space. And they're like, got it. You want us to play just this ad 14 times in a row. Like, the goal with ads is not to make you hate the product. The goal with ads is to make you think of the product once in a while. So it's just all over. It's just terrible. Watching Tubi at 3 a.m. There's so many streaming versions. I'm watching Tubi. Is that real? I don't know if that's real.
YouTube is starting to follow suit because, like I mentioned, they are pumping a ton of ads on streams as well now. Not to Twitch's level yet,
it's on
but it is there. And I just think that it is horrible for streaming, like, in general. Nobody wants to sit through streams like that where it's interrupted by minutes worth of ads for shit nobody wants in the first place. It is what caused TV to go in a bit of a rough patch there because streaming offered a better ad-free service. And I've already seen some spitball solutions here that I think are pretty trash. One of them was, well, you should be paying all the streamers anyway. So if you want to watch content ad-free, well, fork over some clams to the streamer and subscribe to them. What the fuck, Goober? No, that's super stupid.
But that also doesn't solve the pre-roll problem. I'm not going to sub to a streamer I've never watched before just so that I don't get ads on their channel. That's stupid. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my fucking life. What, you sub to something? You're like about to watch someone who you got rated into, and you sub to them so you don't get ads. And then they're like, anyways, I voted Trump. It's like, I don't want to fucking experience that.
Streaming is free. Like, you are producing content for free. Getting any money back is just cherries on top. Like, it is a service that is free. And if you now start requiring people to pay money to keep experiencing that service, well, you've got an issue. Because never charge for something that was once free. That is like an age-old saying that remains true. You can find countless examples of that being proven time and time again. Nobody is going to want to pay for something that they were getting for free already. And it is, by its nature, a free service you're providing to viewers. If they like you so much they want to give you some money, then all power to them. I'm not their dad. They can make their own decisions, and that's great. You know, everyone's happy. Whatever. But this is not a solution to Twitch's inundation of ads to the platform. Everyone shouldn't be required to spend money on the streams they want to watch in order to watch it uninterrupted and unimpeded. It sucks. That's silly. Another solution I've seen kicked around is, well, maybe the streamers just need to do a better job of, like, planning their ad breaks, kind of like how TV used to do it. I already don't like where that's going. We're regressing now to old TV habits, but the idea is streamers, when they're about to run their ad break or when the ad break is coming up, they pause everything and, like, tell their viewers, all right, here comes ads, go stretch, do that. Take some time if you don't want to watch them, and then we'll come right back after the ads.
Which is what or
whatever.
Before the adpocalypse that we experienced for political streamers, I was doing that shit. I was in the middle of a sentence, and then my body was like, "You need to yawn and stretch right now." It's like, okay, fine. Damn, dude. That's what I would do. I would play ads, and I would play them like, I think the max amount of ads you have to, or sorry, the minimum amount of ads you have to play so there's no pre-rolls on your channel was 3 minutes. And the thing is, even if you didn't play the 3 minutes, they would still play ads anyways when they felt like it. So at least if I was playing the ads, I could choose when it was, and I can play something that isn't important during the stream. So I would play the ad at the top of the hour, every hour. And I would like watch like a music video or something like that. Something that's like, not watch a music. I would play some meme song from like the community or something. So at least if you were gone, you didn't miss anything. But there are streamers that just like don't give a fuck. Oh my God. Cosmopolitics. Oh, thank you for the 3 months.
And I think there are some streamers that have experimented with that. I don't know how well it's been received. And theoretically, it makes sense because at least then they're not missing any content. But that's not going to work for every stream. You can't do that for every stream. You can't plan around all of that because these streams aren't planned. Like, I guess you can pause a game, sure, like that can kind of work to pause your game that many times for like stretch breaks and whatever, but it's not going to work for every stream and every streamer. It just wouldn't. There's too many variables at play with every stream that happens. Also, I think it'd be very unfair to the people that just don't want to run ads in the first place. You can't just pause your stream for the pre-roll ads. You'd never have a stream because everyone...
Yeah. Inhuman Anthropod, Inhumanthropod. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. What the hell? Thanks. Thank you. It's just, Twitch is like a classic example of like, if they were willing to like listen to any of the people who fucking use their platform even once, we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. If they were just willing to listen to the fact that pre-roll ads are killing their fucking platform, we wouldn't be dealing with this, but they still insist on not having, insist on adding pre-rolls. And the worst thing about pre-rolls is I feel like the majority of people click off. So advertisers aren't even getting a good bang for their buck.
One is going to get a pre-roll ad when they come to your stream. How the fuck are you going to ensure that they're not missing content with that pre-roll ad? They're going to. You have no way of stopping that. And I don't think the solution is to require everyone to start running, you know, X amount of minutes of ads per hour. People don't want to do that. Like me, I don't want to do that. It's that simple. So I don't think that's a good solution either. It is a complicated problem. I recognize on Twitch's end, they need to make money off their platform. Otherwise, how the fuck are they going to keep it going? It's very expensive, and the way to do that is through advertising. But their advertising methodology, I think, is just really counterintuitive to what streaming is and has been. And it's just going in a really bad direction that continues to make it worse. Yeah, obviously I don't have all the answers there, but there's got to be something, because I really do think as this continues, more and more people are just not going to watch streams when an ad pops up, and it'll probably just turn them off from even clicking on streams in the first place, knowing that they're going to get ads before even going to it. So there's got to be a solution. There's got to be something to change with that from YouTube and Twitch's end of this inundation of ads. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to yap about it again. That's really about it. So, yeah.
Yeah. These fucking thumbnails. He is done. 1.8 million views. Pirate software. Lord. No unknown stream is worth a pre-roll. Yeah. Like I said, I think that they would solve this problem immediately if they just, at the very least, the first 2 times you're watching a stream. If you're signed in an account, the first 2 times you watch a stream, you don't get ads on that channel. So at least you've tried the stream out, so you know if it's worth the ad wait, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Have you seen the empathy one? No, I haven't, but I'm considering it. I'm considering it. It's honestly an excellent idea. Too bad they don't fucking listen to good ideas over at Twitch. Damn them. Damn them.